Yo, we got the lovely Quita in the house. We got my boy DJ Diz in the house, and we also got that nigga you love to hate, the dude in the house.
Lord, today.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I told you, it's, you know how y'all do, man. Y'all get that fresh haircut. He don't look like the Wolf Man no more. So he gonna have to come. He gonna have to start talking shit. He started.
All I know is when Quita saw me when I logged on, she was like, "Damn, light skin do look good."
I did not say that.
That's what I heard.
Okay, well, obviously, so your conditioning fucked with your hearing too. Obviously.
Man, fuck you, Jack.
So I mean, we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna talk to the people that's tuning in late, that's gonna be watching the replay. We're talking body counts. We're gonna touch on some other things probably. Depends on, I mean, we've been known to take rabbit trails around here. But we're talking about body counts. For those of y'all know, we're not talking about mob shit. We're not talking about head and body. If that's what you want, take your ass somewhere else. We're talking about the number of people that you have chosen to get naked and horizontal. You know what I'm saying? Does that matter? Should it matter? You know, is it a double standard? Do we still deal with double standards here in 2022? Let's talk about it. I saw, Quita, you put up a question on your page, and I saw some dude give his little diatribe and shit.
Yeah. I'm actually, I actually just looked at it and kind of responded to it. You know, one male was just like, I mean, it really don't matter because the women ain't gonna tell the truth anyway. You'll never know. Obviously doesn't affect him. The other one,
I want to know what women he dealing with, because I know some women that if you ask, they'll hurt your feelings.
The other one, let me talk about this one. He said, yeah, because women let MFs shoot all up in them and leave their ex's spirits. You can't delete that shit. Hella bodies equals hella mental issues.
So he just assuming that all women have an unprotected sex.
I mean,
so the question then would become, what cum dumps is he dealing with? Because I don't know women that just let niggas. I know women that have. I mean, we grown. At some point in time, we've all had unprotected sex, but like until I was about 19, I didn't have unprotected sex ever. So you just assuming that all women then do shoot the club up, and that's a very monolithic way of thinking. Right.
So yeah.
Well, I'm not even gonna lie like that, because I was reckless to the motherfucker when I was young. But I did have a female that I was dealing with. I was 17, she was 18, she had 3 kids, and when she told me that she wanted a child with me,
this chick must have left an impression on you.
Hold up. She was 18 and had 3 kids?
Yeah.
We talked about this last week.
We talked. Well, I don't know if it was last week, but we talked about it. But I mean, no, still. But it's just the point. It's the point. You know, she a motherfucker that just let motherfuckers shoot the club up.
And you was one of them motherfuckers, man.
And you was one of them.
I was, but when she told me that, I didn't fuck with her anymore after that.
But it don't. Let me tell you where. Go ahead, D. Go ahead.
It wasn't until she decided that she wanted to have a child with you that you like, I don't want you to club up no more. You could have had a child anyway.
Let's just go back to the very beginning. He said she was 18 and had 3 kids. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not. So you said what did it for you is when she told you that she wanted to have a child by you. So the fact that she was 18 and had 3 kids didn't bother you until it was your turn.
It was your turn.
You know what? I'm not. I was 17. I was stupid. I already had a child on the way.
You mean you was?
No. I had a child already. My oldest daughter was born, And I never
Don't
wanted
you
to
got
be.
on the Giant shirt right now? Fuck you mean you was stupid?
And the one thing I never wanted to be was a baby daddy. So okay, I fucked up and I know that. I'm just saying. So I didn't want to be one of the motherfuckers that got 15 kids by 18 different women. You know, so I mean, at least I wised up because I should have been fucking with her anyway.
So we just gonna give you credit because you said, you know
No,
what?
I'm not looking for credit. I'm not looking for
I'm
credit.
not gonna dip my naked dick in her. This chick who got 3 kids, 5 baby daddies.
No,
But
shit.
no. Here's the thing. He didn't have a problem giving her naked penis. Until she said, "I want you to be my next baby daddy." Then it was a problem, even though that could have already been in play.
Exactly, and I mean, I'm not justifying.
It's so nonchalant.
No, I mean, shit. This was
it had to be verbalized for me to be like,
this was 27 years ago. So I mean, I can't sit up here and be like, man, you know what would have happened? I just thank God didn't come out to the
God, look, God take care of babies and food.
And he damn sure
that's work.
He took care of this fool. I ain't gonna lie, because I was a motherfucker. I was reckless as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, shit, it is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The thought of being somebody's father was enough to scare me to put. I mean, look, I would have bought cases of condoms. I mean, you know, I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. When Deborah told me she was pregnant, I was like, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But to reel it back into the question at hand, body count shouldn't matter because it's a stereotype. Because we stereotype women, but we uplift men. If a man tells you he slept with 100 motherfuckers, you like, man, go ahead, dog, man, beat them bitches up, get what you can. A woman tell you she slept with 5 people. Oh my God, you a hoe? What the fuck? You just reckless? You just Right.
Because the reason being, and I think in this instance, women are smarter than men because women know that men. Would you pay a fucking attention?
I am, and what you saying ain't connect the dots, man.
Damn it, give me a chance to. No, in this instance, women are smarter than men. Women, both of them know that you're not the first. But women know, okay, my man probably done been in quite a few females. A man don't want to think that he want really truly want to believe that he is the first one. He is the only one that has ever been in that coochie.
Who the fuck thinks like that?
If you ain't popping, first of all, we grown. If you ain't popping cherries,
okay, but not most men. Let's keep it real. Most men, if you tell them if you met most men out here and you said, well, I slept with 3 people. 3? The 3, you wasn't raised right. But he might have a motherfucking 15, 20. But that's how men think. Men don't want to. That's how most men think. I ain't gonna say all men. That's how.
I'm about to say, because I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not even something that comes into my like it. When I was growing up, it never crossed my mind like how many dudes she may have been with, unless the conversation came in. And to be honest with you, the conversation would come up with women. They would ask me like, how many people you been with? Shit, I don't know. Like, you know.
See, the dudes, they be trying to ask, but here's my thing. So the whole thing is now, if it's somebody who got, Derek, I can tell y'all related because you know what I'm saying. Man, I don't know. But
you never heard of the +3 -3?
First of all, who the fuck out here like this? That's just like you could say that about niggas lying on their dick.
That's what a +3
First of all, let me just say this: Deron has never lied on his dick. My dick is my best friend, and I would not lie on him like that.
Here's what I'm saying, right? Because that whole thought, that mentality, unless it's somebody who just like for real out there, like that's the neighborhood hood rat. You know what I'm saying? That's the one you pass around. That's you know what I'm saying? Like
pass around chick.
Yeah.
I know niggas. I know dudes who they fell in love with them. I know dudes. I'd be like, how you fall in love with somebody that you know everybody been with.
Hey, but
Man,
here's,
it's this
here's the
white boy
thing,
in the
though.
Navy. This is white boy in the Navy. Both his roommates done smashed this chick the first night they met her. Why he married her within a month of meeting her.
Oh no, sir.
So here's the
No,
thing, though.
sir.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I really be feeling like hoes is winning, man.
Hoes
But
do win. But here,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Hoes is winning. And I almost feel like, you know what I'm saying? They hedging their bets. Why? The law of averages. God damn it. The more numbers you get through, the more easier it is to find that one that's gonna say yes. It's law of averages, man.
Look. Let's keep it 100 though. I mean, because here's how. This is what makes me different, right? I don't really care about who. My biggest thing is when I was with a motherfucker. Look, are we fucking? I care less who you fuck. Are we fucking? That's the thing. But here's the reality of it. If you keep in your mind that at some point, every woman goes through a whole stage.
I never got that chance, man.
Check this out here. And that will make you a unicorn. But let me tell you, there are different phases, right? You have some women that go through their whole stage when they get to college because they never experienced that freedom, right? You got some women
I was in a relationship
who experience that whole phase when they get out in the working world because they ain't never experienced that level of freedom, right? And then you have some women you have some women who get married, get divorced, and go through a whole phase because they want to feel that need, that want, that desirability again.
Well, maybe I need to get married and divorced and shit.
Hey, I'm just saying there are stages to it because I talk to women in every stage. I've dealt with some women in the stages, so I mean, I'm just saying.
So,
it is
well, here's my thing from a woman's point of view, right? Like, most women, unless you openly advertising that you just out here and like you just like, yeah, you just a nasty nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? But like, even David keep bringing this shit up. I was out there. And then that, this just brings me back to how he always talk about, I'm gonna give you a cool 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? That just lets me know, man, when you out there like that, your dick tired, fam.
He said, this motherfucker used to work.
You don't wore it out, man. It's a wrap. Your dick tired. You need to pull that shit together.
That's what they make Niagara for, Cecil.
No, that make you go too long, man. I'm trying to hit this commercial break and get back to the game.
Wow.
Okay, you know what? You know why I say that? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I always say that is because you get all these motherfuckers out here, man, fam. I can last an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Then I heard this one clown ass nigga that used to work with us. He's like, man, I ain't never had that time where I came quick. I said, nigga, you ain't got no pussy then. The fuck you talking about? Come on, man. We done all had that embarrassing.
We talking about body counts, baby.
Yeah, we talking about body counts, and not motherfuckers you done killed. Back
right. We talking about how many notches you got on your belt, on your head, boy. You know what I mean?
So, but
not me. See, I've been changed, man. I've been delivered, so that don't apply to me.
So, like I was saying. No, but you got all these motherfuckers up here. They talking about, man, I ain't never had, I deliver the thunder every time. Come on, man. If you ain't had no pussy, then that's just point blank period. Because all men done had that embarrassing moment.
Maybe while they in the process,
what are we considering coming quick though? Are we talking about 2-3 minutes?
I mean,
he said that's his norm. So maybe 30
you know what? Let me not put my business.
Okay, you know what? I told you. I told this story before. And so, Queen, this is gonna be your first time hearing it, and the new people, this is gonna be your first time hearing it. So, me and my boy, we went to this little party. I was excited. It was a swingers party. I'm excited, old girl. Man, I'm getting ready to pull in, and damn, I shot my mom.
Pull in what?
I was getting ready to get me some.
You came before you got in there.
This was a long time ago. I was young.
Yo,
But-
let me.
Hold on. I did redeem myself. I already told the story, D. Because y'all laughed at me. You and Michelle laughed at me for telling the story. But I mean, whatever the fuck.
I believe when you told the story last time, I told you don't tell it no more. I believe that's what
you did. But I mean, but the thing is, you got all these motherfuckers. I did redeem myself. Let's get that shit straight. I redeemed my motherfucking self. I drank me some motherfucking orange juice and I went right back and I had to redeem myself.
Oh, but, yeah, got some vitamin C to get the vitamin D back.
Ashwagandha. You know, he took this ashwagandha.
Because I was embarrassed in a motherfucker. But the thing is, you got all these motherfuckers talking about, man, I can go an hour, I go 2 hours, I'll be breaking her back. Really, every time. Every motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you what the lie is, man. Because you hear these dudes, they be talking about, like, women can come multiple times. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't no thing. Some of y'all may not know it because some of y'all can't even make a motherfucker come. But let me educate y'all real quick. So women can come. Don't worry about that.
Can you educate her? How to put a motherfucking phone on silent?
I'm just talking. I mean,
this the one that don't even ring though. This the damn iPhone. This the business phone.
It's not like a ring this time.
It just happened to ring when we on the show. But anyway, dudes be talking that I can come 4, 5 times, 6 times. Nigga, no, you can't. No, you can't. Because here's the reality of it. I put it to the test when I was younger, right? In a day. Let me tell you something. That first one, of course, is always gonna be strong. That second one is gonna be a little bit lighter than the first one, but it's still gonna be a little bit. The third one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about coming. I'm talking about coming.
Like the actual process.
The actual nutting.
I'm just getting clarity for the people.
The third one is gonna be weak as fuck. Okay.
Now drink your pineapple juice.
If you're fortunate enough to get to a number 4, ain't nothing happening, Captain. Nothing. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like a build up and then don't shit come out.
Yeah.
Pineapple juice, man.
Yeah, it pineapple juice ain't gonna get you no more nut.
Ashwagandha.
Okay, so the people that just coming in, we talking about body count. Is when you get with someone, should the people that they've had sex with matter?
And let's also preface it with not even just the people, but the time frame in which, like, so here's one of my questions, right? Like, you know, can you delete your whole files? Or like, yeah, can you delete your files? Like, or you know what I'm saying? You
want a whole new profile like you do on Facebook. You got a whole new
this ain't like no motherfucking car. You can't just take out this engine with 100,000 miles on it and put a new engine in it, and then you think it's a new car.
No, the cat fax is gonna be there.
Exactly. Cat fax is always legit.
I mean, that's I feel the same way, but you know, some people,
and it doesn't matter what the time frame is, because if you took 50 dicks in a 2-year span, or if you took 50 dicks in a 10-year span, you still took 50 dicks.
But do it matter though?
No.
Dudes.
Let's talk about that. So if you say, okay, in 2 years I took 50 dicks, right?
That's like a dick. That's like a dick every other week. A new dick every other week.
Close. Close to it. Yep. So
it's like 52 weeks in a year.
Yep.
So
just about.
Yeah.
So you did that in a 2-year time span versus somebody who, I don't know, has been active for 30 years and they took 50 total.
That's the reason why I say dudes need to stop asking questions that's gonna wreck their life. Because
a lot of men next question.
If you honest about it, most dudes
but does that matter though?
It shouldn't.
So hold on. But break it down though.
I'm
Does
gonna tell
it
you about
matter
fake
if,
dudes.
and I'm not saying total, if this person took 50 in 2 years, and then this person in their 30 years of being sexually active took 50, but that person took 50 in 2 years, that don't include everybody else. Does that
Okay,
matter?
okay. So Keita, if I was to come to you and you've been with 50 people, whether it was 2 years or 50 years, you're gonna probably tell me 25 because you only gonna count the ones that you've actually dated. Most women do. They don't count them random straight dicks.
That's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact.
So you only gonna count the ones you dated.
Look, I
So
had a chick.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So the number, it really doesn't matter whether it was 2 years or 10 years, because when they ask how many people have you been with, and if you say I've been with 20 people, you ain't gonna say, well, you know, the last year I've been with 20 people.
Talking about that though, we talking about the reality.
The reality is you're not gonna sit up here and say I've been with. You're gonna give a number. You ain't gonna say I've been with this number. Well, it was only in this time frame. You just gonna give the number.
That's why he's taking.
Because we need a puppy on it. We getting tense. We need a cute puppy on the timeline.
Tatiana, why you say that's bullshit?
Yeah, expound, sister. Let me tell you, I had a female one time, and she gave me an obscure number. It was a low number though, right? And so the more she like the longer we were together, and the more she would talk, I'm like, that shit. So I had to break it down to her, and so like she wasn't including dicks that she didn't think were good. She wasn't including one night stands.
Who the fuck does that though? Like
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, if she did it, she ain't the only one.
You know, okay.
I ain't saying all women do it, but a good portion of them do.
She was like, that wasn't no. She was like, well, that wasn't no good, so I ain't count that. No, bitch, y'all had penetration. That counts.
Hell, you got women that don't even count the blowjobs they give. I just sucked this dick. I don't count.
But that's not penetration. Are you talking about like
when we talk about body counts? I think I wouldn't count it. I wouldn't count it either. But that's just
I wouldn't. Yeah, I feel like that's a difference.
Because it ain't no penetration involved.
It penetrated her mouth.
This nigga.
Shit, god damn it.
But you didn't. Okay, I guess because the mouth part of the face and the face part of the body. Okay, all right, gotcha.
I think he just got this fucked up infatuation with females giving somebody else head.
No,
like I feel like you triggered by that.
About, okay, so you've been here for a little while, Tweet. I don't know if you peeped it, but that's that nigga's thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He a little triggered by head. Like that's what it is.
No, I'm saying so. Okay, so
hey, you need to come on out of denial.
No, okay. So answer me this: do anal count?
Why would it not?
So hitting the pussy count, hitting the ass count, but hitting the mouth don't.
Okay, you know what? Since you put it that way, I got to give you this argument. You won that one.
No, I'm still.
How? I mean, we trying to figure out
because there are different. There's different forms and levels to sexual intimacy. Like if you doing anal, you probably fucking. Like, I mean, unless you gay.
I mean, even if you gay, that's considered fucking.
That's what I'm saying. So that's literally on the same plane.
It's a few girls that grew up in my neighborhood.
They just only want anal.
No, they just wanted to give head because they were trying to save everything else for their man. So would you?
Right. That's the thing.
You have this newer generation. You have young chicks that'll let you fuck them in the ass, but you can't get no cat though.
What you mean the fuck?
Because they trying to maintain their virginity.
No, that's
okay. Here's a question.
So your asshole tore up.
Here's a question. Legit question. Female on here can answer this. Would you go down on a man only to suck his dick without having anything in return?
I know several people who have done that or who does that.
Without ever having anything in return.
Literally, it's like kissing.
I know a woman who said that giving head was more intimate than kissing. And yo, I know women that'll get you right and not expect nothing in return. I've seen, and I ain't talking about motherfuckers that you paid to do it neither. you gotta put that disclaimer on there.
Yeah, you gotta put that disclaimer on there.
But you had a hard day. Like, let me. You had a hard day.
Right, exactly. Right. I'm saying
That's different.
That Gawk 3000 about
that's
you know
that's
I mean?
different.
And they never had sex with this guy. They just like getting them head.
I know women who will get you all come behind. I know women that come giving head and don't ask for nothing in return. Now I'll tell a dude in a minute. If you ain't never had a woman come from giving you some head, you ain't never got no head, fam. Because the first time that ever happened to me, I about lost my damn mind. To see this motherfucker shivering and shaking and having a motherfucking convulsion, I'm like, oh, what the hell? Man, out of this world, fam.
Pop goes the weasel, huh? Pop goes the weasel, huh?
Pop goes the motherfucking weasel.
So let me ask y'all this then, from a man's perspective. I don't know, man. I feel like it's kind of one-sided though, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. From a man's perspective, if the woman is not sexually active but is giving head, does that change anything? Are you like, are you a hoe?
If she just blowing people and ain't fucking?
Yeah.
Is she a hoe?
Oh, okay, wait. Let's think about that. But I'm gonna ask you a question, Quita.
I'm interested to know what David thinks.
No, let me ask.
I already know what he thinks, but I'm
thinking about this because I want to go back to the other one. So you say that giving head don't count. So just say you have before you say anything. So just say you have a man. He get with this woman. This woman gives him a blowjob. Do he get a free pass?
If we're together?
Yeah, it was just head. According to you, that's not sex. We built this motherfucker.
Okay, so let's back this thing up. A motherfucker's with me and they went and got head. Mm-hmm. Any sexual act, that's like saying, oh no, I just kissed her. That's still breaking a boundary.
So hitting the pussy,
you can't.
Count. Getting head counts when it's convenient.
No, because that's if you with me and you kiss somebody, that's a problem. The wrong type of conversation with somebody is a fucking problem. That's crossing the boundary is that you shouldn't be crossing. That's still a breach of trust. Like, so it don't even have to be physical.
I'm trying to figure out when do oral sex count? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Because you said with the body count, it don't count. So if it don't count then, why should it count if you're in a relationship?
It's still levels to it. Like, do you say, you know what, how many people you kissed? Because it's a different level. It's how many people you kiss.
So it's don't ask that question.
It don't matter. You can go out and kiss
you can't kiss everybody, man, because everybody can't kiss.
That's what I'm saying. So you can go kiss 1,000,001 motherfuckers. It don't matter. That what you saying?
No, I'm not saying it. You the one that said it don't count.
I'm just saying.
You're the one that said it don't count.
What I said was it shouldn't count as body count. My point is there's different levels to intimacy, kissing being one of them. So you can't, like, there's different levels to it. So one and another, they're not equal.
All right, so look, I'm about to put a pin in all this, right?
I'm about to go get my motherfucking drink. Shit.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
I can hear you.
So check this out here. What Quita's saying has some levity to it. It has some validity to it because according to the Bible, we all know my mother's a minister, right? Cheating don't start with the act. It starts with the thought.
Right.
So if that's the case, like a lot of people be like, oh, I ain't never cheated. But if you've ever thought it, yes, you have. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just go ahead and scratch that one off and go ahead and knock it out because you already held accountable.
So if that's the case, if the thought is considered cheating, everybody done cheated. Because
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody done seen.
That's
Everybody
what
done
I'm
seen the
saying.
motherfucker.
Because if you ever looked at a woman and be like, man, I'll fold her up. If you a man and if you a woman, if you ever looked at a man like, girl, I'll let him, then you've already done it.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
And X-Man, right? All women do point shave.
And
X-Man right again. Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. There you go. Now,
that just alleviated all your credibility.
Look,
Right
first of all,
like,
see, Quita, I don't know if you was on the show when black men do not cheat. Now, do we slip, trip, fall, struggle getting up a little bit, and then we both nut? That shit happened. It happened. But that's not cheating, because I was falling and I was trying to get up.
So you slipped.
Peter, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Hold on. You slipped and fell in some pussy?
It happens. Like sometimes it happens.
So Peter, let me ask you this.
And trying to get up, the clothes come off. You struggling, trying to get up. Boom. And then I need more understanding. I need grace. Okay.
So let me ask you this, Peter.
So you giving the same grace you getting?
Keita, let me ask you this.
By all means.
So Keita, you got this guy. He do everything for you. He take care of you, pay your bills, give you the world. Y'all in a serious relationship. He meet another female. He has sex with her. But he still never cheated you out of the stuff that he was doing, because he's still doing everything for you.
No, he cheated.
You've never been cheated.
I'm gonna tell you why he cheated me. Because there ain't no way that you can give me the same time, attention, all of that you've given me, and then give it to somebody else.
Maybe he's sleeping with her at work. So that still ain't taking away from your time.
Okay, so let me just say this. First of all, and I'm being dead serious right now, right? I don't believe in cheating. I believe in lying. But the reality of it is that you can't expect a man to, monogamy is not natural. And when people talk about, and people who are believing God, I'm like, if we believe that God don't make no mistakes, then you can't believe in monogamy, because why would he put more women on earth than men?
I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this body count thing.
There you go.
I'm not even about to try to break this shit down. First of all, you know that men are I ain't even gonna touch that. So back to what Buddy said. This is one thing I wanted to touch on. When he was talking about, women, I'm a paraphrase it. He said something about, all of these dudes shooting the club up, blah blah blah, they carrying them spirits. Now that I do believe. Anytime that you are like intimate with somebody as a woman, we're internal beings, right? So there's always an exchange of energy. And they also said that they did some recent studies. Y'all know I'm a geek. But they did some recent studies that was talking about how I'm not gonna do this with y'all. I'm not doing it. I'm not. But they did do some
That's that alpha shit right there. That's that alpha man shit right there.
But they were doing some studies, and they talked about how, like, the first person who a woman's been with, like, say for instance they had unprotected sex, blah 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 blah. They could literally have been with somebody else and have children with somebody else, but there's still residue of that first, the people that they have been with previously in the female's body.
So she don't do this? She just nasty? What are we doing? What are we talking about?
No, it's a biological thing.
On a monthly, everything out.
Here's what I say behind that, right? First of all, I believe that there are physical connections, whether you do it unprotected or not.
Correct.
Because of the act itself.
Right. Exchange of energy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I don't think that you just have to be unprotected to have that
No,
exchange.
I'm
Anybody
not
anybody that
pressing
you
with that.
anybody that you're intimate with, you're gonna exchange something.
Correct. And see, that's why I feel like a bunch of these women is silly and fucking confused because they done fucked with so many niggas. They just like they don't know whether they're coming or going.
I mean, but you said earlier you wasn't gonna judge. What if she's a dick?
I am not judging. What
Well,
part of that says I'm judging?
Well, what
she's
if
a
she's a
dick
dick
connoisseur.
connoisseur, like a wine connoisseur? You
A
just go
dick
do wine
sample.
tasting.
She might be a dick
just-
sample.
You just
Okay.
you just testing out the wine.
And that's cool for you.
So okay, now I got a question.
Listen, man, hold on, because I just feel like can we talk about the physiological like part of the woman? Okay, like the vagina is a muscle.
Yeah,
Right.
that so it's a dick. Go ahead.
Okay, so if the vagina is a muscle, you keep going to Pound Town, fam. Like that shit get lazy.
That's why you got to strengthen that muscle. That's what you're working out that motherfucker. for.
No, it gets worked out, but it's not working out.
But she
That
also
ain't that what Kegels is for?
but she also got two other holes
you
that
got some women in their 50s and 60s got real nice muscles going on down there. I'm just
Right.
and
But
she also
that's what
got
I'm
two other holes that she could use to make sure that pound don't get pounded out too well.
like the orifice in the middle of her face.
And her ass. So now you use all three of them equally, you good. You ain't got to worry about it getting worn out.
I mean,
okay. I'm gonna ask you.
that boy good. That boy makes sense. That boy good.
Definitely does not make sense. I just feel like at some point you're gonna get loose booty. Like your muscles just gonna be like, I can hold this shit in
No,
today.
because you got the other
You're gonna be walking and be like, oh shit, I gotta
That's why they gonna come to you to get that retightened. Don't you got something for
right.
look, listen. I know somebody who actually does the vaginal rejuvenation. Your girl can't see herself putting a wand into a woman and making that shit.
I tell you, show me what to do. I got you.
I told you we can talk about that. That is a service we can work on. But there is a wand that's not like the medical wand that you have to
right.
that you can use that.
I'm just saying they can look at me. They get a chance to look at me while I'm getting their shit back right. It's all good. It's a win-win.
So
it's longer than that time, Xavier, but that's the time that the sperm is in the woman.
So Keita, why couldn't you do it?
Why couldn't I do what? Listen, I get it. I understand that there are some services that everybody needs and deserves. I know somebody who do it. She got a whole bunch of prostitutes that come. She said they look like Arby's meatloaf, but that ain't my business.
we got the meat.
That's not my business. I literally screen the people who I work on their body. And then I definitely screen the people who I can do like vaginal steams with, because I get egged out just by like I gotta dump the water that was just steaming your shit. Like I'm not, it's not gonna be televised. You a little fucked up, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, I hear you say that was the alpha male shit that time.
I mean, it kind of was though.
But so for me personally, like I just, I don't. People with bad hygiene, it almost turns my stomach. So I could not see myself like, let me go ahead, especially a woman. Like, let me open you up and just, nah, fam, not your girl. I could never wax people. Like, I'll hire somebody to do it, but I'm not. No, I'm cool.
I mean, you just let me know when you got some vaginal shit going on. I'm gonna come. You gonna instruct me what to do, and then once I got it down, we gonna start taking them appointments.
Now I'm gonna speak for Deron on this. Now, if she looked like a he monkey, he probably don't.
You
can't discriminate. If they paying for a service, you gotta give it to them.
No. Here's the thing: if they paying for the service, they paying for the service. However, if she scans small children when she walk down the street, that's cool. But if she ain't, then she gonna get a little extra attention.
Cause you know some of the motherfuckers, the gynecologists don't even they just give them a CAT scan. They was like, okay, look here, we just gonna give you a CAT scan. I don't want to see that shit.
What
My bad.
gynecologist you don't give a CAT scan?
It's a joke, goddamn it! Don't take it literally.
Look at you. You got a vagina? Let me see. Y'all know I'm gonna talk shit. I don't even know why you set yourself up for that.
I ain't set myself up.
It's because you light skinned. That's why, nigga.
Hey, so the people that just came on, so check this out. So y'all know I've been looking a little raggedy, right? So we came on before the show, before Deron came on.
Call your wife downstairs, and so you can tell that lie. She was down there. She was in the room. Go ahead.
He was like, "Damn, that light skin look kind of good." Because this first time she seen me with my beard shaved and everything, I said, "I know you was hating on light skin last week when Light Bright was over there."
What I said was, you don't look like a wolf man no more.
I heard
you got a haircut, but you got the same face, fam.
This motherfucker right here. Fuck you, Jack. So okay, so I here's a question. I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna play the video. So
is it the Cleft Note version of the video?
Yeah, it's on there.
You be playing some long ass videos.
Man, fuck you.
You a little violent today, man.
I know he is. That's what happened when you ugly.
So are we talking to me?
Yeah,
I was talking about you. You little,
I'm just saying, man. Some of the
videos.
Hey,
I was gonna
be like the whole motherfucking show, man.
So let me play the video, man. You done fucked up my whole train of thought.
My rent here like $1,800 though.
Oh, word, that's what's up.
Yeah. So if we start fucking with each other, like you gonna start paying my rent?
Absolutely not. I don't know you.
But you're gonna get to know me.
I don't mean I'm about to pay your rent because I'm getting to know you. What the fuck?
Yeah, but like you make money, so.
Okay, but what does my money got to do with you?
Talk to a bad bitch, you know you gotta take care of her.
I don't have to do nothing.
I mean,
I don't have to do nothing.
You're new here, so you don't know, but you meet a bad bitch, you gotta take care of her, especially if she living somewhere like this.
Do you know where I live? I live in the penthouse in River Oaks around the corner.
Yeah.
So I don't need to.
So that means you have the money.
Okay, I have the money for me. I don't fucking know. You haven't told me shit about you.
Yeah,
and you ain't asked me.
Because we didn't get to know each other yet.
Okay,
I'm
then,
just
but look,
letting you know my standards.
No.
So if you start talking to me, you know you gotta pay my rent.
Look, I'm not paying your rent. I'm not paying your rent. So maybe we wasting time here.
Okay. I mean, I guess. I feel like you should think differently.
No, but I'm not gonna. This is the thing. I'm not gonna think different.
I feel like.
So if you want me to pay your rent, you can get out because I'm not doing that.
I feel like you should be thinking different. Like, just take my number. We'll go. You can take me on a couple of dates. Like,
nah, because you're gonna expect shit. See, you already expecting shit,
doing
and we just met.
You could take me to Steak 48. It's like down the street from here.
Oh my gosh, Steak 48, Steak 40. That's all I hear out here.
Yeah, so that's because when you meet a bad bitch, you gotta take care of her.
I mean, what makes you so bad?
You live in the neighborhood, so
what makes you so bad? I mean, you look good, but
cause I'm a bad bitch.
But what about what's up here though?
Shit like this, you know how you got that booty hole itch. This is what that shit does to me. It's that fucking annoying. Like
first of all, when he first met her, the way she talks, she wouldn't even be in my car.
Period.
Yeah.
So my question for off jump is like, what is you on? Off jump. Because what part of, you know what I'm saying? That shit don't even mesh. And I'm telling you, this era of bad bitches is really killing real women.
I'm so sick of these motherfuckers calling themselves bad bitches. My thing is this: you could be fine as hell. You don't have nothing going on up here. Your job ain't worth a fuck, and everything you do, somebody else is doing for you. That don't make you a bad bitch. That makes you a dependent bitch. That means I can put you on my taxes. Bad bitches get shit done, and you add to them, right? You add to what and who they already are.
But see, I blame you. Go ahead.
Not you want me to pay. You want to pay your rent. Let me tell you something. If I'm paying anything, the level and rules to this game getting ready to change. Because I told y'all once before, I believe in customer service. And so now this is about customer service. So ain't no such thing as no. What the fuck you mean no? No. Look, you see this rent I paid? You see this shit I pay? See, that means that when I ask you for any, it's a yes.
And I got a key to your motherfucking house.
Right. Man, let me tell you about, I think Quita wasn't part of the show then. Met this one chick, this is years ago, of course, but I met this one chick, man. You know, we get together. We together about 3-4 times. I find out in the midst of it that she got a dude. Okay, but it don't stop me. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Handling the business. She treated her pussy like crack. She gonna give it to me 3-4 times, and then all of a sudden, the following time we supposed to get together, it was like, oh, she gave me every excuse why she couldn't get together. And then it was like, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, blah, blah, blah. And then she probably just asked, she's like, I need you to take a bill. Just take a bill. You live with a dude. What the fuck is you talking about? See, it's too many dudes out here calling themselves players and they tricks and they simps because they would have fell for that. I mean, she was bad. The sex was cool. She was about that life. But no, sir. No.
And see, I blame these motherfucking men out here because one, these motherfucking no business born ass men are the motherfuckers that got these bitches thinking they bad anyway. These motherfuckers up to sitting up here giving a bitch an A when she really deserves a C. You know, bitch, you ain't did no extra credit. Fuck you need this A for. So now you got this.
So aggressive.
I ain't aggressive. I'm just saying now you got this female over here thinking that she bad than a motherfucker. But if men were smart, you would realize, like D always say, there's 11 women to every man. So bitch, 12 women to every man. That's even better. So you might think you a bad bitch. You know what? I'm gonna go find a bad bitch that's compatible for me. You sit your ass over here on the curve and shut what they call the fuck up.
But there are different caliber of women too. And then that percentage goes way down. These fucking dummies.
But if you count the gay guys and the guys that's in jail, the percentage goes back up.
Here's the problem with the bad bitch syndrome. You got motherfuckers around here calling themselves bad bitches that ain't. They just bad.
Period.
You know
and so the problem starts coming in when number one, you know, y'all look at women who, oh, she do this and she doing that and she doing this, but again, there's several levels. Like there's a different caliber of women. The percentage of women who are doing their own shit with or without you, who handling their business with or without you, don't have expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever happens is gonna happen without them saying, all right, well, I'm gonna talk to him. I know he got a little bit of money, then I'm blah, blah, blah. Or
but we live in a reality TV world, right? Everybody wants to be the next reality TV bitch, whether they are on TV or not.
And social media made that
motherfucker.
Social media has boosted that motherfucker.
Everybody has an event.
So
everybody got a motherfucking event.
Exactly. So my point in saying that, like, you know, because y'all keep saying this 12 for every 12 men is one woman, but
no, one man, 12 women.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about, shit. But when they say that, then again, there's different caliber women. So if you don't want the average typical, you know what I'm saying, female who running around out here just looking to get her bills paid, or a label whore, you know what I'm saying, who broke as fuck but gonna buy a Louis just to for show, pretty much for everybody else. Then there's somebody who's building, you know what I'm saying, looking at doing generational wealth, all of that stuff. The percentage of women like that go down. And the thing is men claim they want a partner, but they fucking really, bad bitches.
Most dudes just want a motherfucker to control, and they need to say that.
That's
because you know what I'm saying, and that's the reality of it. Most dudes claim they don't want a motherfucker dependent on them. They claim they don't want a gold digger, but them the same ones that they go after.
Exactly.
Right. Or here's another trip. I know dudes that claim they don't, man, I don't want nobody all in my pocket, but every time you turn around, he's trying to buy a motherfucker.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And then they don't know what to do with a woman who ain't trying to get shit from them.
See, here's my definition, and again, maybe I'm a little different, right? My definition of a bad bitch is, yeah, you look good, yeah, but like, what's your hustle? What's your hustle game? Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't want. Here's the reality of it, because see, this is the kind of shit I'm on, and maybe I'm a little different, but I don't want a motherfucker that wants to see the table. I want a motherfucker that looks at me and be like, yo, dog, let's build our own table.
Period. But see, that's the thing, is sometimes men are insecure about somebody who's like, all right, let's do blah blah blah.
So let me ask Xavier this question. X-Man, you said her cat might have a A+ rating. Are you willing to pay at least 1 month of rent to see if that cat got an A+ rating?
If she on Section 8, I'll give her $24.
About $24, shit. I mean, I can do that. I mean, if I'm single, you a bad bitch, and your rent $17, $18, shit, he'll go for the year. But I still need that.
I got you.
Because if I'm paying rent anywhere, I need that motherfucking key.
That's
so tell your
real
man
shit.
the time I'm coming over, because evidently you got a bitch ass man because he ain't helping you with your rent.
Yeah,
so
Tell your man that Uncle D is on his way.
Right. So Derek said, had a chick back in the day, right when I was about to stick dick in, asking was I gonna buy her stuff. I said hell yeah, but after I smashed, never talked to her again. She had the game fucked up.
Hey, did y'all see that meme I posted? Everybody had a whole issue with the other day. It was talking about how women should fuck the dude, call him an Uber, leave him.
You know what?
I
got that too. Hold on. So the people that didn't know, here we go.
I invited him to the crib, cooked for him, gave him the sloppiest neck you can manifest in your mind, let him fold me like an origami bird, called him an Uber, then blocked him and never spoke to him again. I really beat him to the punch. We are learning the game too fast. That would really be a flex if he didn't know where you lived now, Queen.
Okay, I let that last little part go because I hate when these motherfucking no business born junkyard rat suit eating motherfuckers want to call every goddamn woman a queen. Every motherfucking woman is not a queen. That's why I thought that last little bit play. Now, this bitch sounds stupid.
You feel better?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that we know how you feel. Can you expound?
Right. Do you feel better? You got that shit off your chest?
I do. I do.
All right.
But that shit sounds stupid, and that's why I downloaded it, because what did you beat him to the punch for? 90% of the time when a man gets with a woman, he
just want to smash anyway.
Exactly. Now
so all you did was give him an excuse not to call your ass,
and then didn't have to spend any money because you paid for the Uber, you cooked the food, you did this. What the fuck did he do other than give you some dick? I'm sorry. You gave him some of the best sloppy. You still did everything. So what the fuck did he have to do?
Because, some niggas be so infatuated with you, right? I can see how this will work.
No, please, you can't.
I'm telling you, I can see how this will work, because it's some dude. I got people in my inbox right now. I promise you, been consistent for 10 years. 10. Count them. Consistent. And that will fuck them up if I ever did some shit like that.
Well, Quita, that's because we've already come to the conclusion that you're a unicorn. You know what I'm saying?
No, there are other women out there like me. No. I feel like that would be funny. I can't get down like that. Fuck that.
My man say Uber Eats pussy. I mean, where can I sign up for some shit?
Ain't nobody pissed in my Cheerios today, Tatiana.
Right? Come on, Tatiana. That's what I'm saying.
No, why did somebody got to piss in my cereal? Because
you're a little bit more aggressive than normal, but I mean, it's cool. I'm used to it. Go ahead.
I mean,
I got the haircut off.
You figure you be nice today because you got the haircut, but you're a little more aggressive. It's almost like they didn't have no room at the homeless shelter because you got the haircut.
Wow. But no, I mean, okay, Quita. So, are you justifying her?
I'm not necessarily justifying her. I can see how.
No,
just
she's
said
a bitch.
you see how it could work, huh?
I see how that.
No bullshit.
No, see, hold on, time out though.
Go ahead, go
See,
ahead.
here's the thing. Y'all have a set mentality. You too. Like you don't think a certain way. You don't think a certain way. But there's a bunch of men out there who think, a little different than y'all. So those type of men, I can see how that will fuck a motherfucker up.
So, Quita, your girlfriend come up to you, your best friend, your girl, y'all been road dog. She said, "Man, I met this nigga."
I know a couple people who done did
First
it.
of all, you tripping because I know women that will have these conversations. Women have told me about conversations. I'll be like, damn, y'all did what? Y'all said what? Telling you.
So your girlfriend tell you all the shit she did, and I blocked him too. I beat him to the punch. You wouldn't think this bitch crazy. You didn't get shit from the nigga.
What? And see, here you go back to this getting something from him. We just had this conversation.
Why did she beat him to the punch? What punch did she beat him to?
Look, some dudes just be pursuing you because they have such adoration for you. Like they are like literally like infatuated with you, and all they want is
that's not what that said. We don't know what level they on.
Hold on. If you listen, I said I can see how this would work because there are some men that are like fucked up in the head behind you without even ever being physical with you. So I could see how that will work.
First of all, if a dude is infatuated and head over heels and ain't never, I mean, don't get me wrong.
I said y'all might think a little different.
You're right.
There are people out there.
But take this ride with your boy. If a dude is head over heels for you, I ain't saying that. Look, I've adored and had an affinity for women that I've never had sex with because, I'm stimulated mentally, whatever. But however, most dudes are physical and visual. And if he ain't never even, if he's never seen you naked and horizontal, and he doing all that, nigga's a stalker in the making.
Let me ask you this question, D. Female that you like, you single guy. Female that you like, you just like her.
You ain't got to preface nothing for me, man. I'm grown, man. Deborah ain't even here. I can say what I want to.
She cooks for you. She give you that Gawk 3000. She fucks you. She pays for you to get home. Are you upset?
Not at all.
But again, some men. Look, I done had niggas, and I just be like, fam, stop, okay? Like,
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, the truth. Like, and then I try to call her or something, and then I'm like, I get to do, or I go straight to voicemail. I'm like, wow, okay, cool. On to the next. Look, but see, here's
that's
the real
because you
deal.
got a big head, nigga.
I do. I mean, but how do you know?
So okay, so
we talk about this one. My bad. But anyway, so look, here's the reality, because I told you I'm different. Like we had this conversation when we talked about players versus pimps. And I tell people, even to this day, I have a player's mentality. Like I don't trip. I just wait for the next one to come. It is what it is.
how many people are like you though? I don't give a fuck what they see. Here's the thing: I don't give a fuck what these men telling y'all. Shit.
Oh, we know men lie to their friends.
We know. Ain't
like
no dude trying to come off. Ain't no dude finna come to fellas night and be like, "Yo, man, old girl playing me, dog."
Snotting.
Ain't not.
I'm talking about snotting.
Like my boy Xavier. See, when we was growing up, I was a pimp. He was my assistant. When we was growing up, I was a pimp. Xavier used to be my assistant pimp. Your fellow alpha. He was my assistant pimp.
First of all, he's an alpha.
Wait, hold on. What year was this? What year was this? Because I got to match it up to when light skins went out. What year was this?
We started hanging out back in grammar school. So you talking about late 80s?
Nigga, who the fuck is pimping in grammar school, fam?
I was a pimp my whole life. My daddy was a pimp. I'm a pimp. My granddaddy was a pimp.
What was you doing to these little girls?
Wait, call Leandra down and then say that last line that you just said about being a pimp. Call Leandra down.
She watching the show. Shit. What is Xavier talking about? Shit. Nigga, I'll send you the link. You can come on to the show.
First of all, that whole Abba shit that
You
just
know what
got
I'm
done.
saying?
I can bring his
He's
ass
a-
to the show. He can
That-
tell
First
y'all.
of all, that man is an alpha. He ain't never been an assistant
What?
shit unless it was a person. Okay?
So now the thing is, he gonna lie. He gonna lie to you because he don't want to look bad in front of his fellow alpha. So he gonna lie to you. But we all know the truth.
Exactly. I'm not gonna let you sit up there and put your mouth on another alpha man and not get you straight, bruh.
Nigga, I've known him damn near my whole life.
And our bond is different.
Where my
It
shot
don't
at?
matter, motherfucker.
Look, I need a shot because y'all.
Man, you know what? I'm going to get me something else to drink. Hold the fuck on.
So
Please
like
do.
I said, there's nowhere in hell this man. Now maybe these newcomers that's coming up.
No,
Because these motherfucking newcomers, they so
No.
goddamn sensitive, they act like bitches.
no.
So maybe they feel like it's an L, but ain't no man
Negatory.
taking that shit as no L.
Negatory.
I don't know. I just can't see a man taking an L. You done got fucked, sucked, fed, and sent home.
Yeah. And they,
That's
if
not
you
an L.
done been with a woman, you like, I ain't never had no that just did that, that made me. Yeah, no, that shit happens in real life.
But okay, explain to me how's that an L? Please explain it to me.
Because you ain't gonna never get the best you ever had again.
Well, let me just say this. If you only fuck me once, I ain't the one who took the L.
Get your big head ass out of here, man.
Take that comment, how the fuck you?
I'm about to take a shot.
Hold on. I'm blocking shit. Okay, there we go.
Now you can cover that right on the fuck up. Oh, Mr. We ain't played nobody. We 2-0.
What'd you say, Aaron Rodgers?
Oh wow, that's what we doing. Keep my team's name out your mouth.
First of
Don't
all,
walk up
Aaron,
on that stage
you
and slap the shit out you. Exactly. Ain't nobody trying. Look, first of all, if you do all that to me on the first date, I don't give a fuck if you call me or not.
That's a good point too.
So what if it was one of those things y'all been talking for? I don't know. Let's call it 4 months. This is your first sexual encounter.
First of all, you single Duran, you ain't got 4 months to do that to me.
Okay,
I
but
love-
We ain't talking about your black ass, okay?
there's no way in hell they talking about they been together for a while. Because if y'all been together for a while, I mean y'all at least established something. This is talking about they just
No. See, hear me out.
No, we going off of what was written.
Which it didn't give a time frame. But I'm saying there, like, say for instance.
So you throwing a little curveball, a little twist to the story.
Well, I'm just explaining.
See there you go stuttering now.
No, I was looking for the right word to say without,
Because you know you full of shit on this one.
negative.
Ooh,
I got negative.
Ooh.
Because here's the thing. So what if you talking to somebody, like I said, 3, 4, 5 months on and off, whatever, and okay, as a woman, dude feeling you and really on some, what I'm saying, for real. That's why I don't date alphas right there. That's exactly why. Because you're not that entitled, fam. You know what I'm saying?
First of all,
D, don't do that. Don't let him fuck up our relationship. Don't do that.
No. We good. But if you dated anyone other than an alpha, then I don't know what to say about you. I have to reevaluate how I look at you.
Go ahead and reevaluate. Because the niggas I know that's alphas was on some bullshit. And I'm just like, yeah,
we were never on bullshit. You just weren't ready for what we was bringing to the table.
It was some bullshit. It was
ain't this
for today.
This nigga. First of all, now whenever host starts typing shit in the chat, it's a problem.
A whole problem.
You know what I mean? This nigga
Oh.
typing shit in the chat and then highlighting his own comment. Like, that's like that's some LeBron James shit right there. That's like like you just nicknamed yourself. Like he nicknamed himself King James, and now the whole world is calling him that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, go ahead. I finish.
So what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by everybody in this motherfucker.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, that was aggressive.
What like making her look like skin, but go ahead.
Well, that's because it's the sun, like the side of the house I'm on the shade.
You just caramel crisp kiss, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why this nigga hating on my skin tone? Cause he piss colored.
Cause he a house nigga. That's what they do.
That's exactly that.
Queen in the house with me.
I'm not at all, actually.
And you get
She's a breeder. Cause she's pretty. She a breeder. So she gets to come to my cabin at least.
Okay, Quita, go ahead.
So she gets to come to my cabin once a week.
Go ahead, Quita.
You said I got childbearing hips, huh? Got childbearing.
Go ahead, Quita.
No, so like that as it's some dudes who like I know personally, if they ever had a shot, it would fuck them up if I just was like, yeah, fuck you, I'm cool. If you're talking to somebody for several months, and as a woman, because I haven't done that, but I've talked to somebody and I'm just like, I'm digging this dude, but I feel like it's gonna be some bullshit in the long run. And so me personally, I withdraw. I'll just pull back. Like I'm cool.
I got one question. Do they sit down when they pee?
Nigga, you gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
So I made the decision, is what I'm saying. I made the decision to where I'm like, this is gonna end up, because I'm wise enough to recognize what will and won't work. But if I'm in a position to where, see, what most people do is they get into something and they go based off of their feelings and not off of reality. So if I feel like I'm really digging this person,
real.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really digging this person, but I feel like it's not going to end well. So let me save myself the heartbreak of what's going to come a year or 2 years from now. I mean, I could see how you just like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with this nigga and leave him the fuck alone.
Now, let me ask you this: do you think you might have saved yourself because maybe you would have got sprung?
Fuck yes.
Okay.
So I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm challenging you to view it from a different perspective.
I am viewing it from a different perspective.
On some real shit, look, I've had friends. I'll give you that. I had a female friend one time. This is a real conversation, right? This ain't no shit I thought. Like we would have conversations about different dudes she was fucking with, and it was en route, like to me eventually getting to that place with her, right? But the more we talk, I'm like, I don't know what you got in between your legs and shit, but that's some pussy you can keep right there.
Yeah.
Because every story is about a nigga that won't leave her alone, a motherfucker that's outside her house crying. I mean, literally, she sent me, this is when camera phones first, she sent me a picture of a nigga in her bushes. She's like, this nigga's outside my house. Should I call the police? Yeah.
Okay, but that further that makes my point even stronger, because in that letter or in that thing that she wrote, she said that they was at her house. You blocked them. He still knows where you stay.
Yeah, pretty much.
So where did he take the L? He still knows where she stayed. If you would have got a hotel, you did all this shit, you fucked them, sent them home, blocked them, or whatever.
Now you playing with.
Wondering why David is blocked out, because this is the time that he takes to jack off during the show.
He needed because he aggressive. So let him.
I'm trying to eat too. Shit.
Go ahead and get that shit. You've been eating for 2 hours, fam. Go ahead and get that shit out. Come on back. I need the softer, sensitive David. The softer, sensitive, light-skinned David.
Ain't no such thing as soft and sensitive. Now,
Don't
light
make me
skin,
come
yeah,
out
you do a
to
lot of light
Dallas
skin
and throw a
shit.
shoe at you, then jump back on the plane.
It's cool. Like you can
Love to see that one.
right.
Yeah, I know it ain't gonna happen.
Hey, Xavier, no, dead ass. Let me tell you. See, now I'll be telling on myself. So let me tell you. So my best friend is a barber in Chicago, right? My best friend is a barber.
This the dude that you told us about.
Yeah.
Hold his ass.
Wait, hold on, wait. No, not him. No, my best friend. Like, this is my best friend. Like, this is all just this is dead ass, like my brother. Like him and
Okay.
he a Virgo too. So that's why I said I don't know why people hate Virgo so much.
Because
Virgos are some arrogant fuckers.
I don't understand. Like my big brother.
Okay, so what? We arrogant, but we dope as fuck.
Yeah,
I think Virgos should have canceled their birthdays this year. And
I'm not, David. Just you know what? Just you finish.
We could have canceled our birthdays, and other motherfuckers would have celebrated it for us. What?
Right. You finish eating and jacking off, fam. You do that because right. You stepping out of place now. So my older brother is also a Virgo. So like when me and him met when I moved to Chicago. It was almost like because they kindred spirits, like So that's my dog. So his cousin called himself liking me, right? Me and his cousin talked on and off for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Like his cousin moved out of town, so like we was talking, but like nothing ever really transpired. But anyway, his cousin did some fuck shit, and I just was like, yeah, fuck you and whatever. And so when he came to Chicago, right? Like, so I just see my best friend, he was trying to be funny. So he was like, hey, Falk, you gonna come up to the shop real quick, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, his cousin in there. So I walked in, spoke to everybody except him because we ain't got shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You did some fuck shit. For what? And so when I left, my best friend started calling me Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Boomerang, fam. He was like, man, this nigga's up here moping and blah blah blah. Like you could at least spoke to him. I was like, for fucking what? He knew what the fuck he was doing when he was doing that fuck shit.
But that's still not like Boomerang, because in Boomerang he was chasing her.
Right. So if I would have fucked him and then left him alone, it would have been like Boomerang. Because he would have been even more.
That part would have been like Boomerang, but it still wouldn't have been like this. This gives you the impression that they just met.
You got a lot of fucking assumptions, fam.
I mean, I got that impression too. When reading it, that's the impression I got reading.
You want me to pull it back up?
No, what he said was old girl from Boomerang. Who was that?
He said that the other girl action was like old girl in Boomerang.
That's what I was talking about.
No, he wasn't saying your action because you just told the story. He was talking about the girl action that we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, then I misinterpreted it. I'm just saying Jacqueline had my man fucked up because she didn't give him what he wanted.
Well, she was giving him what he wanted. He wanted more.
That's my point. That is the whole point.
Yeah,
y'all don't feel like niggas be wanting more.
Well, here's the thing, though.
That they don't.
Here's the thing, like a lot of dudes that play them games, when they get it flipped on them, they can't handle it, and that was the premise of that whole movie. But I mean, my thing is this: doing what old girl described. I ain't took no L.
All right, hold on, Xavier. Your fellow Alpha want to come on. I'm about to send him the link.
Okay.
Man, I need some women on here because I'm about to go get the strap in a minute. I'm like,
no, that's the one. That's the one that's taking up for you.
I'm like 50. I need the strap, fam.
That's the one that's taking up for you. But no, what I'm saying is, that's two different situations. If you chasing somebody, you know somebody for a minute, and they do that to you, that's one thing. If you just meet somebody,
well, I guess I don't know. I just be looking at things from a holistic perspective. I didn't really put a time frame on, you know, the whole deal.
Look at you giving bitches standards.
Do you want me to play it
You
again?
giving bitches standards.
Do you want me to play it again?
Because I guess it's because I don't think like that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go out. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
Take yourself
Hey, I'm gonna do a social experiment. I'm gonna go out and niggas who wearing hoochie daddy shorts, I'm gonna catcall his ass. I'm gonna be like, come here. I'm gonna run up to the bar.
Niggas just wear hoochie
No,
daddy.
hold on. I'm gonna be like, let me pay for your drink. So what's up? What you want for the night? Like I'm gonna do the same shit.
Man, I'm about to bring X-Man in.
First of all, don't even trip. Cause what up, Pat? There it is. But look, I had a chick ask me that one time. Like, you know, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to be gentleman, right? We talking, and so she was like, look, can we just get to it? Are we gonna fuck or what? I was like, damn. So please don't think you were gonna hurt my feelings because she was fine. So yes, the answer was yes.
Right. So Xavier, what you gotta say?
So it appears to me that you guys are reading into her comments and not really analyzing what she's doing, right? So if you look at Boomerang, which was an example, Eddie Murphy was the player. He was going around trying to fuck everything that walked, sending them home, giving them little cab money, doing whatever while he looked for the perfect girl. Once he found Robin Givens, she fucked him. She literally was blowing his back out, curling his toes. And in that one scene, she left his ass $200 on the table. Like, hey, I don't need you. I don't need your money. And she showed up at his house and fucked the shit out of him. So what I'm saying is the young lady is basically trying to flip the script. She's trying to say, hey, I got this guy to come over. I blew his back out. I curled his toes. I did all these things. I let him fuck me. And I called him an Uber to send his ass home.
Yeah, ain't no spending the night, fam.
I got that. But
situation.
See, Xavier, that's what I'm saying. They can't see past a certain.
In Boomerang, he was chasing her. He chased her for a minute. In this, we have no inclination if he chased her. It'd be different if he was chasing her.
It don't even matter if a
Y'all done
motherfucker
made
done
David
blew
pull out the $20 words. This nigga said inclination.
No, but we don't know if he chased her. If he was
it don't matter if he chased her.
Lord. Okay, so Xavier, let me ask you this: you a single guy? Fine female come up to you the very first day, she do all that shit to you and send your ass home. Are you feeling fucked up?
No, I'm not.
So wait. So my question is: so how would you know? So she just gonna walk up to you and be like, "All right, so I'm gonna cook you dinner. You can come to the crib." Blah blah blah.
You went to the crib. She cooked dinner.
So you just met somebody and just like, yeah, you gonna come to my crib.
I've had that happen.
I mean,
but David, I think what you're missing here is that I'm giving you the Boomerang example. Eddie Murphy was meeting women all the time, fucking within 24 hours, 48 hours. Some of them women was emotionally attached after that one night stand. Other women didn't care. They're like, okay, whatever. But if you look at the movie, he fucked every female in the damn agency, right? Every woman was gossiping about him and he was banging them out left and right. But this young lady is basically trying to do the same thing. She's trying to have the same.
This particular woman,
I'm meeting dudes. I'm pulling dudes off the streets. I like him. I'm gonna fuck him, and I'm gonna ship his ass off. If he wanted me long term, then that's what he wanted. But hey, I'm moving on to the next one, right? Like I said, most women, I won't say most, a lot of women go through what I call a whole phase. And they sit there, they do a one night stand. They may just see a dude. They may see a light skinned dude and give him some pity pussy. And again, they sit there, they go ahead and fuck the little light skinned dude and be like, hey, I sent him on his way.
You said they got their 3 minutes.
Right. They gave you a shot and you missed. You know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, fuck him. I'm gonna move on to the next dude, and then
that goes back to what I was saying earlier in the show, that most women go through a whole phase, and I gave y'all the 3 stages that they may hit that phase in.
Agree.
I mean, I be trying, but people irritate me after 2.5 minutes, and I be like, fam, get the fuck out my face. Like, stop calling me, don't
See
text
that you want to get a motherfucking chance to give you the 3 minutes.
me. You right, because shit.
I'm here to tell you.
Well, the thing is I'm a sapiosexual. So you got to get me here. If you can't carry a conversation, and if you can't carry a conversation outside of celebrity news or something like that.
So maybe if you gave him brain first. Boom.
But I'm boom.
What the hell are you thinking about?
You didn't get what I said. I said he said he got to get her there, and I said maybe if you gave him brain first.
Oh.
No, I think she was saying
because
you're
my
not getting the joke.
brain have niggas busting my windows, fam. I'm done with that shit. No, I'm dead. I'm done with that.
The thing is, X not getting the joke.
He is getting the joke.
He don't get the joke.
I mean, she's literally telling you got to get with her mind. She want mindset.
I know that. She said you got to get here. I said maybe if you gave the brain first. In other words, she gave some head first. God damn, this mother. And you said your alpha brother smart.
Everything can't be about you getting your head.
First of all, see what David don't understand is a lot of alphas, most of us, we overthink shit. And I know you're used to me real, because I can overthink shit in the.
I've been doing David for over 30 years.
I reel it back. Yeah, he knows you, but he knows you're an idiot. So he's just trying to make sure.
Thank you, Flat. I ain't want to say that. You know, you've been lying on this chat for a long time. You know,
you said that shit right as I was about to swallow it. I don't spill, fam. I don't spill, and that shit almost came right back out.
See, you just got David's attention again.
See, you see,
no, I wasn't even thinking that.
Is one track minded.
Yeah,
I wasn't even thinking that shit this time.
Right, but yo, see,
fuck
I mean,
fuck you, Tatiana.
He's just trying to make sure that you on track, because he understands you trying to make a funny ha, but he knows you're an idiot. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
Damn,
so look,
fuck
while we here and we talking about all this infidelity and body counts, and what y'all think about Ame Udoka?
What we think about what?
Nia Long's man.
Look, what makes him different than anybody else outside it's Nia Long?
Well, going off what we said earlier, we say black men don't cheat, so I guess he didn't cheat.
Hey, shut your ass up. You stay off when you off the screen, don't even speak.
When you jacking off, don't talk. So
he said he getting round 2 out. He getting round 2.
Right.
We gotta give him a minute and a half, man. 90 seconds.
So look, here's my problem with the whole thing. Why is this even news?
Period.
Because motherfuckers get cheated on every day. Number one, motherfuckers break. Number one, if I'm gonna venture to say he ain't the only one in professional sports that ever had an inappropriate relationship with a subordinate. Okay, so why are we talking about this? Why didn't you all handle that shit in-house? If you wanted to, number one, that's a finable offense. If you want to suspend them, a whole season ain't it. Few games, 10, 15, 20, whatever. That might be 20 might be a little excessive, but we can get it. Here's my thing. If you're gonna suspend them for a season and not and then say we'll reevaluate it, then you're dangling this man's life.
Hey man, we talking about the place where the Boston Tea Party took place.
Exactly. And that's what I'm telling people. I'm like, look, make no mistake about it. Boston, and I'm just gonna put it to you like this, and you can read whatever you want to in this. Boston tolerates black people. They don't really fuck with them.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you,
know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why it's news and why it's on everybody's tongue. It's because Nia Long is fine.
I don't give a
Nia Long
getting cheated on every day.
I understand it, but hold on. Nia Long is fine because when that ugly motherfucker Wendell Williams got cheated on, did nobody give a fuck?
Wendy? No, people did.
Didn't nobody care that Wendell man cheated on him.
Yeah, they did. They was lighting her ass up because she was talking shit about everybody else's business.
But they didn't care that she got cheated on.
Look,
here's
man.
the thing. Here's the thing. Nia Long, fine, whatever. But check it out. Halle Berry got cheated on. Beyonce was cheated on. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know if Beyonce got cheated on. It was
nigga, her whole album said, I got cheated on you, nigga. Like, I lost babies because you couldn't keep your shit in your pants. Like, Beyonce got Solange whooped his ass in the elevator, fam.
Beyonce fucked up anyway because when I met her when she was part of Destiny Children, when she first started up.
Okay, so you mad about some old shit.
And see, had she
deserved it.
Had she got with me, we could have had I mean, I would have probably divorced her by now because I got a better wife, but we would have had our 8 kids and we would have been good.
You can't even Hey man, so this motherfucker, man. Let me just
Bartholomew took me out. Bartholomew took me out though.
Let me tell you what my issue is with this whole thing. Because up and down my timeline, what I'm seeing is niggas saying shit like, well, Nia Long got cheated on. Y'all regular ladies need to humble yourself. What you think a nigga gonna do? If you don't sit your retarded ass down because Nia Long got cheated on, like y'all, you sound stupid.
First of all, I need them to get it correct with who he cheated on, because the black woman's picture that they keep posting is not the woman he was cheating with. That's number one. Number two, they took the worst picture of the woman they could find, because I found a picture of her walking down the hallway after or before a game in this white knee-length one-piece dress, body banging, looking like what the fuck. Girl bad. So don't do that. Don't do that. That's number one.
That's
but
right,
number
Diane.
two,
She should have got with the light skin. That's right.
But here's the thing though. I think, because everybody keeps dogging the Boston Celtics, here's where I'm a back up off of them. I don't think they put this shit out because they're misrepresenting who he cheated with. Because the allegations is he cheated with one of the white married women in the office, right? I think Nia put that shit out. I think she is the leak.
Did she leave him?
But if we look at it like that, though,
she hasn't said anything, and she just moved to Boston 2 weeks ago. Now that's something that came out in 10. Who knows that Nia Long just moved to Boston two weeks ago? Other than Nia Long.
So here's my thing, right? So let's take a step back. If I am always in the limelight, the one thing I would want as far as like my business being personal, that would be my relationship. So I ain't gonna necessarily agree that maybe she put it out there, because even coming from a hurt place, like you already don't get no privacy. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere you go is, you know what I'm saying, people following you. That's some hurtful shit. So now if you putting it out there, you have to then deal with the shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's some hurtful shit to deal with in a private setting, let alone seeing the shit splattered all as it being headlines and all of that other stuff. So I ain't gonna
hold on. I love David. I love Derek. You two light-skinned motherfuckers gonna quit coming for my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna quit coming for my brother like he was some kind of poop butt or something. Hold up, wrong. This is an alpha man right here. You understand? Y'all show some deference and some goddamn respect.
So, hey, okay, let's put this shit on the table. Just like, damn, D shit them froze. Hey, okay, you back. Let's put this shit on the table. D, just like you came up to me and be like, man, Carlos, can you be my friend? X came up to me and said, D, can you be my friend? I was like, come on, little buddy.
Because you just look friendly.
No, I was trying to be civil and let everybody speak their piece on the topic. I didn't want to interrupt nobody. David and Derek, you all do not want me to put the facts on this channel. So I'm gonna let you two have your little moments here because we won't discuss what's really.
You said that's that light shit, the light
Right.
skin shit.
I'll let you believe that. Have your little 30 seconds of
That's
fame.
why I said. That's why I said what year was it? Because I need to know if light skin was in. Because after New Jack City, about 1992, 1993, I know you lying.
Light skin.
They both lying. So both of them.
Let's get back to
I'm the
me.
one coined the phrase for them, so we won't even get to that. But on the Boston Celtics topic, I agree with you, Frat. I do think that it's all a distraction. I think the media is blowing it up more than what it needs to be for the simple fact nobody's talking about Brett Favre stealing money from poor kids' funds to do some volleyball gym at some school in Mississippi, right?
At first they said it was $5 million. It just came out that shit was 32 fucking million.
Right. I would think that would be a bigger news story.
It ain't though. It ain't though, because the U.S. was more enraged by Colin Kaepernick taking a knee than they is about Brett Favre.
Right. So it leads me to believe that these type of things is more a racial line issue where anytime they could take successful black people and try to bring them down a peg, in this case, two successful individuals with positive perspectives about them, and try to turn them into this, oh, look, they got all this drama. We're going to put them on TV shows and who's your daddy? And is this really a baby mama type situation? Personally, why would I care? Like,
exactly.
Slept with some I didn't care when Bill Clinton did it in the White House. Why the hell do I care now?
He did not sleep with that woman. He just gave her head. He put his cigar in her and smoked.
And evidently, that's not cheating according to Freedom. So, like I was saying,
I did not say that wasn't cheating. See, that's what you gotta
we not getting back on this shit. You can't have both ways. Either
it ain't both ways. Your understanding
the body count or it's not. No, we not about to. I'm not giving you this shit.
Hey, when did you two niggas get married? And why wasn't invited?
But no, we talked about this.
Handle me, D.
We talked about this shit before. Media manipulation.
Well, first of all, you taller than him, so.
Oh, and I'm a midget. God damn, that's bad.
Like I said,
I can't wear a heel with you, David.
You better not put on no goddamn heels when you're around.
No, don't do that.
On top of his head.
No heel.
Diane, see, X, you got somebody to agree with you. But all I gotta say is motherfuckers the same side when you laying down. So who gives a fuck?
That's
now,
not true.
Really not.
That guy,
really not.
Really
not.
I'm about to say, Dave, I remember a couple episodes you said your size was kind of short.
He did.
Time frame.
Yeah, he did. That's what he said.
Look here.
That's why I told him, because he said he was a thought back in the day. I said that's your dick tired. That's what's wrong. Your dick tired.
Yeah, friendly dick.
So look here. I'm too short for a long conversation. Now let's get back to what we was talking about.
Today.
Okay, so look. Also, here's another number one. I saw the news conference yesterday.
Oh, come on, D.
Bullshit. I'm not gonna.
You gotta say it all over again. Your shit breaking up.
It can't be my shit.
No, it's yours.
I need you to fix
all three of us good. All three of us good.
You got AT&T.
Oh, damn. No. Okay, we might have to get X-Man out. He fucking up my sign. Now,
don't bring no another black ass nigga in here, goddammit.
We like seeing motherfuckers from here on out.
Here's the thing that fucked up Boston for me. When you said it was a consensual relationship between two adults. It was consensual. That means two people broke the rules, but you're only punishing one, the black man.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
So nothing happened to her, period?
Nothing.
Maybe she fucking more than one person in the office. I don't know.
Maybe
okay, so that means that means that more than one motherfucker.
Don't nobody know about the other person. The other person is the rulemaker, the one making the decisions.
Maybe
no. When you brought that law firm in to do the investigation, they would have found everything. So that means that you know.
Who's paying the law firm?
That's my point.
D. Okay, let me ask you this. No,
So-
let me ask you this. Serious
No.
question.
All you doing is proving my point that you railroading the black man.
Okay, but let me ask you this question. Let me
Nobody's
ask you this
denying
question. If you fucking this chick, X fucking this chick, you want to find X because they found out that he did it. You hired a law firm. The law firm, hey, we kind of got
because you higher up in the chain.
Are you
So
gonna
we
sit
got-
up
we
and
gonna
say, well,
protect
yeah,
me.
put my shit out too?
Right, because we're gonna protect me because I'm a general manager, I'm the owner, I'm a something. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna protect me. But
Well, first
I'm
of
pissed
all-
off because this dude fucking my chick, and I'm gonna show him.
Well, first of all, I mean, me and X, that's a bad example because it ain't no fun if the homies in the frat ain't have none.
I'm telling you, we ain't getting caught. I ain't got no receipts.
There it is. I mean,
Yeah, that's
we
what people
probably
fuck
been
up
already
at.
talked about it, so ain't nothing to investigate right there.
That's what people fuck up at. Look at Tiger Woods. All them damn receipts he done left out.
This nigga got saved text messages, all kinds. First of all, let's not even talk about
Look,
Tiger
hey,
Woods.
everybody Tiger Woods fuck with all look the same.
Tiger Woods was caught blazing until he got caught cheating. Then he wanted to be black.
Right. And yeah. Well,
The nigga had a whole photo spread working out in the nigga. You a golfer, like you working out in the gym. Come on, man, go on with that bullshit.
I mean, well, technically, frat, everybody want to be black once they get caught cheating. That includes whites, Hispanics.
Right.
and they want the support of the black
They
community.
want the
But,
support.
Right.
I mean, but
Right.
okay, let's be fair about that. Why was the only reason they called Bill Clinton black? When people used to say he was the first black president.
Because he smoked weed, but he
Because
did
he
not
smoked
inhale.
weed and he cheated on Hillary. Them the two reasons
I was
they
about
say
to
he
say,
was
but
black.
ain't nobody talking about that black ass son that look identical to his ass.
And maybe that's the third reason they want to say he black. Shit. I'm
He
just
clearly
saying.
like dating black women.
Huh?
He clearly like dating black women too.
Yeah. The only time you
Yeah.
seen Bill and Hillary sleep together is when they was they was at some inaugural shit and they fell asleep.
You stupid.
Yeah, I think he's getting punished real hard because it is the Boston Celtics, and they want to try to make an example for black people. You get out of line, we crack the whip on you. So
Right.
Boys, that's Jerry and them.
So Dorsey, I think the only reason she's not being punished is because she's fucking somebody higher up.
Period. That's
And
my thought.
and if she gets punished, she could trick off on this motherfucker.
Right, because normally, and we in
That
cases
would make
of
sense.
insubordination, yeah, in cases of insubordination, they take whoever else it is and they move them from direct contact with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? They move them to a different part of the organization or something like that. So yeah, some bullshit going on.
So are we
Some
saying
definite
she's doing the same thing girl doing, where she fucking these different guys and buying them an Uber to send them on their way?
I mean, you know, maybe.
She's fucking up. She's not fucking down. Is that-
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we'll know how deep this shit goes if she fucked around and get Jerry Epstein.
Ooh, say what now?
What?
If she fucked around and get Jerry Epstein, then she knew too much.
Oh, she get Epstein. Okay, she
I mean,
ended
Jeffrey
up hung in the cell.
yeah.
Jeffrey, I about to say
If she up
Jeffrey.
there, if she hanging around, because
My problem, here's my problem, man. Anytime you want to bring a black man down, then you want to bring his sexuality into question and
I will
label
never-
him as a sexual deviant.
I
And
will never.
that's why I will never get on the train like with Deshaun Watson. You
Mm-hmm.
know, never get me to say nothing bad about that man
Period.
because
Never.
all these motherfuckers, all these motherfuckers that you got owners that got caught in motherfucking massage
Sex
parlors.
rings.
You know what I'm
Prostitution.
saying?
Yeah.
Prostitution rings and shit. I mean, nobody's saying nothing about the owner in Washington. You know, you created a whole motherfucking culture. So you ain't gonna never get me to say nothing bad about Deshaun Watson. But
But see, we need to be like that. We need to be like that throughout because you remember when I told you when I was in class, even Dr. Davis confirmed this. When the females in there, all the black females but one, they say 80% of all black men are gay. The ones that's not gay,
Who the fuck
half of
thinks
them
that?
is in prison. I bought this shit up on the show. So it can't just be us. Everybody got to.
Wait, if that's the problem, then I'm not gonna say this on where it could be viewed.
And
anyway,
remember when Dr. Davis came on, he even confirmed it. It was his class.
Okay, so if I'm a black woman, if I'm thinking like that, because I like my meat well done. I say it like that.
Okay, you like your meat light. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I said well done, and so
she don't want no blood coming out that motherfucker, man. It's gotta be done.
No pink.
Ain't no pink shit going on, man.
Pink.
So ain't no two niggas on this show that she find attractive.
Hold on. D, if you ain't like Clark, you ain't well done. And you know Clark dark than a motherfucker. He made black.
Okay, I don't. So you know what? You stay in your lane, because what you like, to my knowledge, is when you open it up as pink. You like the, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about you. But I'm saying is, if that's the case, me as a black woman, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm not dating.
Well, you full of shit.
Not open to dating. Period.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Babe, I don't know the doctor that you're talking about, the class you in, but I would ask, how many students was it? What's the age group of these students that took this survey? Because I don't know women my age.
It was some of them that was older than us. It was a few of them older than us.
No,
but I'm just saying, just the conversation
just
came.
Don't really believe that you out here broken wrist.
So what I'm saying is,
I think that women that think like that are just they're damaged.
Gotta be.
Well, but I also say it might be a generational thing, right? There may be the younger generation that thinks because they want to be bisexual, they want to deal with women and men, that some men are coming up the same way, that they want to be bisexual with them and get into that little lifestyle, right? So that's why I would ask how this survey was done. What was the age?
They ain't getting no survey. They just going off the top of their head on some bullshit. So
I'm not about to let you backtrack like that. You said that it was a survey that was done.
No, I said the women in the class were saying that, and my point was
you said 80% of the women in the class.
No.
Women said the women in the class, black men are gay.
Said 80% of black men are gay. The women in his class, he said the women in his class said 80% of the men are gay.
Okay, I'm still not rolling with that. Like I can't.
The math don't work.
Yeah, that shit ain't.
Yeah,
but I'm saying if they said that, how many people
women out? First of all, how you know you out here sampling dicks, bitch? and when the dude say no, he gay. So, but no, we're not gonna let Sam get away with this one.
I know. She said most women aim the fuck upwards. No woman fucks below her station deliberately because women are naturally
bullshit.
Because I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers even right now fucking with a nigga in prison, and this nigga in prison talking about some oh well, I'm just gonna do me, fam. You locked up. I'm out. How you gonna do? You can't do you better than I can do me, and you locked up. But they committed to no,
I ain't gonna take it to the prison level. How many times have you seen a motherfucker getting dropped off at work and the dude keeping our car?
You know what I'm saying? While she working, he out fucking another bitch in her car.
You know,
taking her lunch.
You are
picking her up, Jody.
I know in a
baby boy.
I know an attorney who was dating little corner boy. Bitch, you an attorney. But she liked the okay, ain't nothing wrong with liking a little thug. See, I blame MC Light for this because Roughneck came out, fucked y'all head all up.
Hey.
You know, but I mean, but you an attorney and you dating dudes that ain't even got jobs, yo. I mean, come on, fam. I mean, I ain't trying to hear that. Women, I know.
Hold on. A couple weeks ago, Quita and Bell was taking up for this shit.
So
taking up for what?
When y'all was talking about the women out here that support men.
So I didn't. That's not taking up for. I said that y'all can't say that women only want men for certain things when at the end of the day there are a lot of women who are taking care of or supporting men because they see potential in them. Those are two different things, baby. That's
okay,
not.
Go ahead. Hold up, because Dorsey tried to clarify herself and say most women date up. Here's my problem with that. If a woman is dating, hold on. If a woman is dating for status or what have you, we're supposed to celebrate her. But if a man all of a sudden says that, well, I want a woman with X, Kevin Samuels, I disagree with most of the shit he says, but one of the things he was talking about was this very issue about men setting standards about the women that they deal with, and women trashed him for that.
No, as you should, because if more men were to hold themselves at a higher standard and more accountable, they would have less of this baby mama drama bullshit.
Exactly.
But the thing is niggas like, oh, she a bad bitch, she bodied up, she got a big Instagram following, all of this other shit. So if you
hold on, time out. Dudes is dating bitches because of their Instagram numbers?
Yeah.
Probably. I can believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel old as shit right now.
So, so Quita, you can sit up here and say, well, nah, I'm not gonna date a fat man, and you cool because you have you can make your own decision. But if one of us say, nah, I ain't date no fat woman, oh, he's shallow. Look at him.
No, that's your preference, and I am shallow.
But
Me myself, I
that.
promise you. Let me tell you something. I'm shallow. I'm shallow than motherfucker. Like the comment section in a couple weeks ago, I posted something and I said, you know what? I should probably be through with dark skin. I'm about to go get some of this light skin loving. And my little brother said, you a motherfucking lie. So my brother, I was like, all right. All right, maybe I'll go get a big dude. He was like, I can see that. I said, you see me with a big dude over a light skinned dude? He was like, absolutely.
So, Quita, question for you.
I agree with Darcy on the point of depending on where you at, what area you in. Like where I'm at now, women date up. They don't date down. They don't go. There's no thugs on the corner. There's no drug dealers where I'm at. There's no, I'm gonna go get the man moving weight. So where I'm at today, and I'm in DC on the East Coast, they date up, right?
But everybody over there making over 700,000.
Can I answer Dorsey's question?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Let me answer Dorsey's question. I don't care what somebody makes, okay? Because I done made, a lot of money. I'll leave it at that. And I have not made, a lot of money. But for me, like no matter what I make, that don't take away from the man in which you are, period. So regardless of what your profession is, from that standpoint, I can't look at the dollar amount. If I think people try to constitute what a man is based off of what they make, and that couldn't be further from the truth. So like I got friends who are millionaires several times over. I've helped people become and get over the $1 million mark, all of that stuff. And I wouldn't date them.
So Dorsey, let me ask you this. If a guy say he don't want to date you because you don't make X amount of dollars, are you cool with him saying that? I'm waiting for a response. Diane said Dorsey is not about how much money. It's about them being an outright bum and bringing nothing to the relationship.
That part.
Dorsey said men typically make more than women. That's why I said women typically aim for a man that makes more or has access to more resources.
I mean,
I agree on that.
Yeah, well, because statistically, men, I don't care how many degrees women make, if they hold in the same position, men typically make more money than women.
You know why, right?
Oh, here we go. Go ahead, David. Sure.
Queen ain't say nothing.
Let me get my shot ready.
Give us your perspective, future Q version.
What's the what's the one thing that a woman always says? A woman work is never done. See, men, we complete our shit. That's why we make it more.
Here we go.
Wow.
It's just jokes. Anybody take that to her?
Okay, so once we hit that algorithm and take off, there's gonna be some women's lib motherfucker that's gonna come back and watch this shit.
They gonna do it.
But you know what? And that's the problem. Motherfuckers can't take a joke. They can take a dick, but they can't take a joke.
My mom can't take dick. Let me stop.
I was about to say, if you can't take nothing else as a woman.
Okay.
I mean,
Dorsey said that's fine for him to say, but that man would be in the minority. Women that makes more are in the minority, and good luck with finding a woman that makes a lot less. That makes a lot.
That isn't crazy.
Right. That isn't crazy.
Well, so I'm gonna also.
She never answered my question. Real quick. She never answered my question. My question was, if that man said you don't make enough, Dorsey, you don't make enough, so he can't fuck with you, would he be cool by saying that?
Okay, so while they're answering that, so let me go ahead and backpedal on what she just said. So in the last, and I haven't read the statistics to see what the dollar amount is, but in the last 5 years, the newest entrepreneurs have been Black women, actually, not just women especially, but Black women. And those Black women have been moving into a higher tax bracket based off of their businesses. So I think that at this point, it's starting to take a turn from a monetary standpoint as far as like income is concerned. So yes, typically men make more money, but what the trajectory is right now, and I'm talking about successful businesses, what they're looking at past that mark where businesses fail, they are women-owned or Black, especially Black women-owned businesses that are becoming successful. There have been more millionaires created in these last couple years that are Black women based off of their businesses that they've even been selling to bigger corporations.
Okay, but let's see what somebody dog whimpering.
That's one of you want a puppy, man? I got 11 of these motherfuckers, man. My dog had 11 puppies, fam.
I'm gonna get them.
I got flight benefits.
Sam, did you just learn that word this week? Because you didn't use it like 4 times.
What? Me?
No, Sam.
No, Sam.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But okay, so answer me this. Maybe somebody else. Why is it okay in society? It just say a man is making 100,000. If he don't accept this woman that makes 20,000, he get looked at as whatever. But
first of all,
woman
who's making $20,000 a year full time?
That's literally like, hey, you working minimum wage, fam.
Okay,
but
below.
If a woman
part-time.
If a woman that's making 100,000 say I'm not gonna take this man that's making 20,000, why is one cool and the other one not?
So I think that if that is the case, because there's too many warehouse jobs and some other shit out there for a man to work.
Sam hit me with the sir.
I know.
But I feel like if that's the case, you just probably fucking lazy. You just
can we say the same thing for her?
Well, that's why I said it depends on the situation. Now, typically, women are the home. They take care of the home. That's been out for a long time. That's been out for a long time.
And we're not gonna use that one.
No.
We could have used that back in the 70s and 80s, but we can't use that now.
60s and 70s, not even 80s.
No, ain't no damn way. Because at the end of the day, if you expect, so let's put all of this shit out there. Then are you helping to cook dinner, take the kids to school, like taking care of home, all of that stuff? Because your requirements as far as what jobs you can and can't take are based upon those things. So typically, this is just my opinion, most men can focus on their career more than what women can, because women are going to take care of the household. I say most.
Look at Sam, boy. She keeps throwing them $20 words out there, boy. That motherfucker done read a book this week.
she said it's hyperbole. But so I feel like depending on the types of responsibility. And typically, if you are in a relationship, then the woman is the one that typically takes care of the house, the kids, and all of that. So if a man gets an opportunity to take a job that pays XYZ, but it's more demanding, then typically the man will take that role. A lot of women won't take that role. I've been in that position myself, where if it is affecting me a certain way, or like if it was one of those things where it was my son, you know, if it was going to affect my son, me taking me out the house more, and it would affect how I take care of the house, then I'm not going to take that position.
But okay, right now you're a single mother, so that's different. We talking about a 2-parent household.
So again, it's the man sharing the bills, because I know plenty of people, 2-parent household, he just go to work, and then you know, he still expects for his house to be taken care of. When I come home, dinner needs to be done, house needs to be clean, kids still need homework done, you got to get kids to the shower, you still got to go to parent teacher conferences. And
okay, so I think that's that's some caveman shit, right? Because that's not realistic. Okay,
I know
we're both,
almost every one of my friends who are married carry that role with their husbands.
Okay, well, then they got, and here's the reality. They need to set that shit straight, because shouldn't no man expect his wife to go out and do the same shit he does and then come home and do more?
About it, but that's why I'm a man hater on Facebook.
Man, yeah, I mean, hey,
you're a light-skinned man hater.
First of all, I'm not fucking light-skinned. My daddy Mandingo, nigga.
No, I said you're a light-skinned man hater. You hate light-skinned.
Oh, okay.
You don't hate. She don't hate him. She's just uncomfortable with him.
That's the reason. You know what? Okay, let's call it what it is. X wanted to hang out with me because I was light-skinned, so he knew the women was gonna flock towards me, and he know some shit was gonna slide his way.
Why are we again?
Now.
Look, first of all, Brad, I got this. Don't even trip, man. Because the same thing, the reason why we became friends at work, right? Because, you know, I have a thing for special needs. You know, I'm always giving back. That's what we do as alpha men. You know what I'm saying? We always care of them. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga wasn't always an alpha man. I knew him well before the alpha man.
He was an alpha before he knew he was an alpha. You know what I'm saying? We're always alpha men. We just my blood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So Sam said there are households that have one parent working, but a lot of women nowadays want their own money. Okay, first off, that whole one parent working, there are men like that, but it ain't a lot. I mean, it's not a lot of households where it's just one parent working. In today's society, unless you making a certain amount, it's hard to have just one person working.
Depending on where you live, unless you're bringing in $200,000 or more, that shit's not realistic. That's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Now I know of individuals who do that. Now check this out. I knew a chick, husband, you know, went to work, paid all the bills. They wasn't rich, but that's what he did. And as a result, she had dinner. I mean, she cooked for this nigga, made his lunch, cooked him breakfast, made his lunch, cooked his dinner, and fucked him on command. Because she felt like that's what she needed to do.
First of all, it ain't no
right.
Baby.
But here's the thing. He wasn't asking her work. But now here's the thing. You have women that want that and will get it and don't go to work. And then you ask them to cook a meal, clean a house, or ask them, yo, I need you to bend over right quick. And now they got an attitude.
Wrong women.
Exactly. Well, my question at that point is, well, what the fuck do you want to do? Because at this point, you ain't doing shit.
Period.
Why Sam actually
though? I'm agreeing with you on that. We had this conversation before when we talked about this whole thing where I told you, like, shit, even with me, whatever morning that was, my morning off, Wednesday morning, I cut my fucking grass. You think I want to do that shit?
Okay, see, that's why Quita said she couldn't fuck with me. See, if I was single and I got with Quita, goddamn it, I need dinner cooked.
Dinner
pots and pans
better be done. I have to do that anyway.
So but she wouldn't cook for you because you like skinned. Then you better stop and bring something home.
Right, because you like your chicken unseasoned.
David, the problem is she got with you, you'll be making more money. So she actually dating down. So that probably wouldn't work.
I don't know. Hey, if that's the case, I'm gonna pop my collar and say I'm a motherfucking PIMP.
That probably wouldn't work. But on the first point, though, I think you're forgetting historically, it's always been men were the breadwinners.
That's my
So they always did it.
Exactly.
Oh, and I know that. No, I do know that.
But I think you're applying today's standards on how some older generation are still operating, right? Today's standard,
Right.
if a man decided he didn't want to date someone that makes less than him, no one beats him up. No one cares. It's like, oh, that's your prerogative to do that. Old standards, you probably would get beat up. So if you were making 6 figures and she didn't make nothing, it was normal for you to date her and marry her because the expectation was she would take care of your house. She would take care of your kids. And
No, and I got that. So if a woman making 6 figures and the man sitting at home taking care of the house and kids, he get looked at as a bitch.
No. Whatever works for your family works for your family.
There's no. Okay, so you telling me that her girls wouldn't like? Girl, you got this able. I'm talking about an able-bodied man. I ain't talking about a motherfucker that's disabled that can't work. I'm talking about able-bodied man. Girl, why you taking care of him? That nigga go out there and do something. You tell me that
no. The different, I think, where you getting it fucked up is, do the nigga sit at home and play Madden all day?
He keep the house clean. He got a
No. Those instances are if the nigga like to play fucking PS5 all day.
Hey, look here. If the house is clean I can go play Madden after I clean if I want to.
Right.
Well, he cleaned. He cleaned the
house. I go throw in a couple TV dinners and shit. We good. We eating this motherfucker.
Gucci. First of all, Deron ain't sitting at the crib all day. I'm not even built like that. But
I can't do it either. Hey, but
my mentality. This is why I'm saying the mentality for me that it should just don't work, fam. Like
hey,
I'd be damned if I'm going to work, handling business, come home, cook, clean, because it's gonna get done regardless. Handle my fucking yard, car, all of that, and you sitting at home playing a fucking video game. That's not for me, fam.
Hey, look here. I'm gonna let y'all continue the conversation. I'm about to go get ready. I gotta
say, you know what? You always getting up out of here. I'm not. Hey, but when I asked you if you wanted to go see the Razorbacks in Texas play today, your black ass.
Anybody else got a radio show to do when they leave here? Anybody? No, just me. Okay, so I'm about to go.
We could have did the radio show from the Razorbacks game, fam.
Krita, your new friend over here, she gonna say hell dog because Madden be getting a lot of motherfuckers in trouble.
Come on.
I know you ain't talking about me because
if you paying more attention to Madden than ass, come on now. God damn it.
Is that how you playing Madden than focusing on her?
I ain't played the PlayStation in 2-3 weeks. Shit.
2-3
like that.
That's because she locked it up on y'all.
I'm gone.
Hey, well, remember there's no show next week. Well, I don't know what that nigga.
It's no show next week.
I'm gonna be in New York. Now, if you want, I'll send you the link. Huh?
Doing what?
Going to the Bears Giants game. Now, if you want, I can send you the site, and I mean you and D can run the show. We'll talk about it.
You're right.
All right, let me go on in the stream. Hey, people, family. Hey, this was a great show for you all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe so y'all know, so I can start sending them damn links out. Okay, Kitty, there go Derek. We'll talk about that off show.
We'll talk about it. You on some bullshit. He just hit me about them tickets though.
All right, so let me go on.
Damn, Xavier said fuck y'all too, huh?